managed Dynasty Superflex squad right now. Are we in trouble? Are we
We're in
in
a lot of
trouble?
we're in a lot of trouble. Christian Watson's banged up. Cooper Cup is banged up. We just got to tank. We're selling all our assets. We're tanking. Selling our assets. We'll have Jalen Hurts. We'll have Jalen Hurts and Caleb Williams next year. Let's just bottom out, and just get Caleb next year, and we'll be good to go, man.
This is all your fault. You know that.
Well, look, I draft for upside, baby. Cooper Cup is coming back healthy. We just got to tank. We'll tank and we'll be set for next year. Sell our assets and we'll be good to go. I went live on. I didn't know I could go live automatically, so I'm live to the mediocre fantasy audience, which is an audience,
sweet.
which is an audience of 20 subscribers, which most of which are actually in here right now.
Yeah.
So y'all stay here, please do. But yeah, we got to do another draft. In fact, we got to do 2 more drafts.
Ooh, well, and then it's the last night, man. It's the last night. So.
You got to get them in while you can. I see Taps in here. So is Taps just a fantasy guy, or is he a football card guy too?
Oh, he's a football card guy now too. And he was in the hobby. He's been a long time collector. He used to do a lot of eBay dealing back in the day. He's always been an entrepreneur, but he's been primarily a fantasy guy for the past, I don't know, I think probably about a decade or so. And he's got a lot of accolades and stuff to. He's been very successful in fantasy, and he recently discovered our podcast, Carter, our podcast, and was like, oh man, these guys are taking their fantasy knowledge and applying it to cards. And then he realized what the sports card market landscape is like today. And he's been tearing it up. He's been tearing it up.
Yeah, I think the next evolution to go along with like Bowman U, while you guys focus on your picks, there's this way of fantasy football called Campus to Canton. And you like draft guys coming out of high school, and you have them like it's like dynasty on steroids. So if you would have drafted like Caleb Williams a few years ago, you get to have him all the way throughout. And what's interesting about that is like, I don't know. I hope Bowman U actually grows into something. And I know a lot of the people watching this aren't college uni guys, but that's my ish, bro.
I tell you, man, the quality is there. The quality is there with the Bowman University Chrome, you know?
Yeah, and man, it's cool because, you know, in the NFL, like, there are so many great quarterbacks in the NFL. There really is. What's really cool about college football is the rules are so offensive oriented that there's like a gazillion good quarterbacks. Like, it is unreal how many good quarterbacks are out there. But one thing, if I could just say one thing, I'm so freaking pissed off that I keep seeing these lists that have Justin Herbert over Joe Burrow in the NFL quarterback hierarchy. It pisses me off. It pisses me off to no end.
Andy can vouch for me on that one. I've been saying Burrow since the inception of our show. So Burrow is the guy, man. He is the Tom Brady replacement.
God, it pisses me off. Like, I don't know. What do you think, Andy?
Well, I mean, Joe Burrow was PFF's #1 graded quarterback last year, and his passing efficiency metrics in like those intermediate sectors of the field is insane. And you look at the wide receiver talent he's got, Herbert doesn't have that at all. So I'm with you. I mean, I'm Burrow all day, especially if their defense is going to regress a little bit. I mean, I'm Burrow all day over Herbert. In this draft, Burrow went 2 spots earlier than Herbert. So, you know.
All right, Andy, you're picking, so don't auto again, please.
Yeah, I got 1 auto pick already, man. Rashee Rice.
We talked a bit about at the National. 3 of us talked a bit about college and I got into how like there's not like a bona fide major college market here. But I will say this: I'm not a college uniform guy per se. Carter, I sent you that Justin Jefferson Prism gold auto last night, man. That I'm mad at myself for not buying it. I mean, that just went for too damn low. And here's the thing: is if it's a player you like, even if you're not a college uni guy, I mean, why the hell not? And a lot of times you can get, an NT card of a college guy you like that would be like 3 times as expensive
right
in the pro uniform. You know what I mean? So if you like the player, why not?
Why not? What was really interesting about that set, Steve, is the orange prism looks gold.
Yeah.
So it looks kind of like a color match on the card. But yeah, man, I sent Andy some of the cards I was looking at earlier. Some of these Drew Brees 1 of 1 logo man. Dude, these cards are so cool. And they're game worn, and not only are they game worn, they had the freaking date, the game that Drew Brees played in. And I'm looking at these cards. I was like, I would trade a good bit of my collection for these cards. So I'm moving a lot of like this Leaf stuff that I have to hopefully one day move up to get something like that, which would be dope as hell.
That's pretty cool.
And not an ordinary logo man either. That was the Reebok logo man, which you don't really see much anymore.
Right. So Messiah with the question, Carter, at the end of the day, their NFL careers are over. Who do you think will be better, Burrow or Herbert? Okay. This is what I'll say about the debate. Justin Herbert physically is a far superior quarterback than Joe Burrow. Okay. And there's not many guys athletically that can compare to Herbert outside of Mahomes and Allen, if we're being honest. And what's Andy going with here? Let's see.
I got to go with the running back here. Might go with my guy, Sean Tucker.
I've been drafting him some.
I'm kind of interested. Yeah, you know what? They've like, I'm gonna draft Sean Tucker.
Syracuse.
Yeah.
But yeah, Messiah, I do think it's Joe, and a big reason is because of Jamar. But I just think Joe's a better quarterback. I just do. Now, am I super biased? Yeah. I've met both of them, ironically. Herbert was very brief. I got to spend a little bit more time with Joe. I like both of them. And I know I'm an LSU guy, and I got a Burrow painting in my background. But I do think Joe is better. And it's not just because he's already accomplished more at this point. I just think, Burrow just is a better quarterback at this point. Now, what I will say, as Andy, as my witness here, I do think people are kind of forgetting how good Lamar is. And I think when Monken coming in, and let me know what you guys think in the chat. Do you think Lamar's cooked? Because, he hadn't been elite in a while now. But Todd Monken's offense is a lot of fun to watch. He is an expert at featuring tight ends. The Ravens have by far the best 1-2 punch at tight end. And I think Zay's going to fit in well with them. So I'm still a Lamar believer. I really am. And I think, I think he's going to be great. And that's what kind of concerns you with Burrow. I was just in a high-stakes draft earlier tonight, and I kind of got froze out at quarterback, and I had to take Deshaun Watson. So I need your opinion, both of you, on D. Watson going into next year.
He has upside, man, for sure. I mean, this is a make or break year for him. If he does not exceed expectations with the system that he's got, the line, the run game, the coaching, the wide receivers, I mean, he's done, dude. He's done. You better watch out because DTR might take his place if he can't perform in this offense.
Ooh.
I like
DTR.
I'm not sold on the full comeback to greatness on him, but I still put him in that B tier. You have Mahomes at the top, kind of like alpha of the pack, and then Josh Allen maybe is right up there, and Hurts. And then you've got the A tier. You got Burrow, you got Herbert, and then you've got maybe Lamar at the end of that tier, and then you have the B tier, and I think he's like right at the top of that B tier because while he hasn't looked good yet, he still has like the big rushing upside to go with the big arm, plus all those weapons. So I think he's still going to be a good fantasy quarterback. I don't think personally he's going back to where he was with the Texans.
Let me get to a few of these comments here. I saw Ryan ask me about Paris Campbell and Terrace Marshall. I loved Paris Campbell because his cards are dirt cheap. And he also did, Andy, actually make a few plays in the preseason. I think he's wearing that number 0. And I think he's going to have a few good weeks this year playing in Dable's offense. And his cards are going like $2. Nice cards. And he's from that what draft class is he? Not 2019. 2015, yes.
No, 2019.
2019, okay. Excuse me. I was like, wait, I thought it said 2019. But I like that. I do. Going to a better offense, and it looks like he's healthy. You give me a few spike weeks, let's roll. Let's roll, baby. And Terrace Marshall obviously is an LSU guy, so I'm going to be biased there. So yeah, sure. Let's roll. I think Paris is spelled with 1 R. Let me see. Is it? Let me see. Or no, is it 2?
Yeah, this doesn't.
It's Tarris. So you're right, Campbell.
Oh, I was right. Okay. Well, I thought he had the 00 jersey on his origins. Right? I was going to look at that up and ask you if you thought the 00 would actually, be a benefit there because he's got the 0 now.
What are his autos going for?
They're
cheap.
I've seen like NT rookies of his going for like sub $25. I mean, so there's obviously some doubters out there, which is fine, but there's not a clear guy in the receiving room there. You could say it's Darren Waller. Maybe to some degree that's true, but there's not a clear guy. I think maybe realistically the top receiver on that team is possibly Saquon Barkley. So if Paris Campbell, steps into this system and he shows what he can do, I mean, he's got that Debo role that everyone likes to talk about every year, but he's capable of doing that. Whether he's capable of staying healthy or not, I think is the big concern.
Yeah, and if I can get, rookie ticket auto for like $5, $10, $15, I'm down with it.
Yeah.
I'm willing to roll the dice there.
Roll that dice, got to, man. No risk it, no biscuit, right?
You're not at his ADP. I mean, you have a guy that could be, a big point scorer this year that you're getting with almost the last pick of the draft.
I see we got some usual banter between Derek and Messiah going in the chat about their Lamar Andrews stacks, and they're always trashing each other's teams. He's no, I didn't get my AR photo framed yet that I won at the National. It's back there though. It's nicely preserved. I am gonna get that framed and put it on my wall for sure.
That's cool, man. Awesome. That's pretty sweet. I have one signed 8x10 in a college uniform. T. Higgins.
Ooh, T. Higgins. Nice.
T. All right, let's roll. Are we doing a team review or are we going right into another draft?
Yeah. Let's let's roll into another draft. Let's roll
96.5% filled on the puffy. Let's get it going.
All right, we got to get it in.
Still open. All right, this is how we do it, Carter.
Okay.
I don't know if this is how you do it on your channel, but we pull up the clock on the computer and we tell everybody to hop in so this is going to be 11:14. It's an 8-second delay, so this gives them plenty of time. You're out there, get in there, even if you use promo code Carter. I mean, use that promo code Carter if you're new. Let's get in here.
Just
Let's
make
get
sure
going.
you're paying attention to your own clock, not Andy talking, not anything but your own clock only.
So at 11:14, okay. Just say go for me, Andy, because I'm having to look into a different window.
All right. So I got
We're going
that.
on 14.
It's gonna be 9. Go. And we should get a lot of us in here because it's filled, but it was like empty when we hopped in.
There's gonna be some mad people in the chat. We didn't get a lot of time for everyone to jump in there.
Derek is about to laugh so hard. I get the 1-8 in every draft. In every paid league, high stakes league, I get the 1 freaking 8. The absolute worst slot. It's every single time. Every single time.
I feel like I have seen you in the 1.8 quite a bit. So then you should be like on your game here, man. You should have this strategy down pat from the 8 hole.
He's well versed out of that spot.
All right, who all got in here? I think Bush League gets mad at us. He said your clock method blows, Andy.
Why?
No, the clock method is flawless. It's just you gotta set it out 2-3 minutes for people to have time to to get in there and click the button and make sure that they're ready to go. 90 seconds isn't a lot of time.
That feels like an eternity to me.
Here's the thing, Bush League. If I win the $20,000 here, even though you didn't get in, I will buy you a rookie ticket auto of somebody. I won't say who. Of somebody. It just depends who is. But it's not going to be a Peyton Manning, I'll tell you that.
God, I get a rare opportunity to go Jamar Chase here. This is how much confidence. I got to show confidence here in my LSU brother over here.
Yeah, I know. And both of y'all get the 1.1 and 1.2. Both of which are LSU players.
It's been a long time since I had this ADP, man.
I'm with you, Steve. It feels good too, man. Those streamers delight.
I still have not drafted Austin Eckler in a single draft.
What?
Not a single. I've never been in spot. I'm always a 1.8. I've gotten the 1.1 and 1.2 like a few times. I have never gotten Austin Eckler.
You're gonna get him today. Never mind.
No, not today. Right when you said that, Nunya got you. Nunya said Nunya.
Carter, I was trying to use the strategy that worked the night that I got Tyreek at like the 7th pick. Do you remember that?
Yeah, that was crazy. I'm still mad at you about
Andy,
that.
Andy, I was complaining that I never get the right draft position to get Tyreek Hill, like 4, 5, 6. I usually get before or late in the first round. And then I think I was sitting at 7 or 8, and he just didn't get taken. And Carter's like, there's no way this happens. And then he landed right on me, and I'm like, now I got to take him. There's no way.
Meant to be. What's Carter going to do? Oh, A.J. Brown. Is that a differentiation for you, or are you always the A.J. Brown there?
No, never. I've not drafted a whole lot of A.J. Brown. So.
Well, there you go. I love that play there. I like A.J. Brown there over Diggs because of the whole winter thing. I don't know how much you like buy into, the week 17, and I think about week 17 in Buffalo, and I think about snowballs getting thrown in their face and stuff, and people sledding around the stadium.
In reality, here, Carter, if Kelsey slid to you, were you going to take him?
No, I'm not. I'm not taking any Kelsey now.
Yeah, I don't think so.
At this point,
I'm not opposed to drafting him. I'm not drafting him in the first round. I mean, you're essentially sinking your own ship if he misses any significant time.
Yeah, we watched Cooper Kupp slide to the I think he went to like the 4th round in that last draft. It was pretty shocking. So let's see what Carter's going to do. I do recognize Broncos 2000. That is a premium member. Broncos out there. Recognize Derek DBO 68 and Hitman and you, Carter. So I guess our clock method is getting a lot of downvotes over here. People like the countdown. I used to do the countdown though, and I got in trouble for doing the countdown. So
countdown is. Here's the thing: there's always people that don't get in on the countdown. Just the same as this. The timing thing works 100% of the time. I do it with Derek all the time. I do it with people from work all the time, and it almost never fails. So I think we just got to give them a little time, Andy. You got to remember that we're running on high octane, keeping the show moving, and we got to get people to get situated. They could be eating a sandwich in one hand and reading something on their phone and listening, and we got to give everyone a chance to get in.
Here's Cooper Kupp at the end of the 2nd round after getting Chase.
It's calling your name.
How many Cooper Kupp? Oh, dude, Andy's going for the full out stack.
Boom.
I'm going double alpha. I'm going double down alpha. Joey B.
Oh shit! I'm on the clock again.
Unless Hitman snipes him. I'd love to wait till the 4th round to get him. I should wait, right? I mean, taking him here.
You should be able to get there.
Someone might not let me, but I think I've got like the ADP. I'd be reaching 20 picks to get him here.
Caladesi just destroyed my dreams of Devonta Smith falling 6
Sorry,
rounds.
man. I thought about letting them slide by, but there's no way he was making it to you.
I thought we were going to be friendly here. But no.
I just didn't want anyone else there, so I had to take him. If you were like 2-3 picks after me, I probably would have gambled and went somewhere else. But he wasn't making it past Derek, that's for sure.
I also don't have any Jahmyr Gibbs. None.
Okay.
And I have a crap ton of David Montgomery. Like an absolutely metric crap ton.
That's a good thing.
Well, maybe you draft somebody. Maybe you take a Rachaad White in that range this time. Or are you thinking about prioritizing running back here? I mean, I think the running backs here, actually, there's some interesting names out there right now. One of which I wouldn't pass up if I were you, Carter. I don't know this. Oh, you got to go. You got to get Stevenson, right?
I don't have much Ramadre.
Oh, he's gonna be a knockout, man.
Do we like Ramadre?
I like Ramadre a lot. He's a beast, dude. They dropped all their other running backs. It's him and Ezekiel Elliott. Ramadre is the best player on that team.
True.
Ramadre?
They're still a run, not run first team, but they're still a run dominant team. I don't think there's a true run first team anymore.
Look at Ramadre's receiving opportunity, routes run number 6, route participation number 6, target share number 4. This was last year, so it's only going to increase this year with Bill O'Brien as their OC and actually having a decent offense. And then you look at his efficiency, number 3 in juke rate, number 3 in evaded tackles. I mean, the guy in these efficiency metrics was an RB1, so he was an RB10 on fantasy points per game basis. And I think he gets even better this year.
Ramadre to the mother effing moon, then.
At least to the point where he's giving you like 1,700 all-purpose yards, and he only got 6 touchdowns last year. And maybe that doesn't go up, but he had 1,400 all-purpose yards last year with 69 receptions. That's going to go up, man. I have very high confidence that's going to go up. And that was already RB10, and you're getting them here when we're already in that wide receiver like 15 to 20 type range. So that's my thing. Like, if you can get him there, I like it. And that was your first running back.
Hey, Carter, Rick's busting your balls there, man.
For what? What you saying?
About the said you're backed up with some Montgomery. You might need some X-Lax or something. He said that did Demont go to LSU? No, he definitely did not.
No, he didn't. He is an Iowa State Cyclone.
Actually, Javonte Williams is interesting one. He's not he hasn't been drafted in our draft yet, so I won't talk too much about him. Oh, dude, our man Ryan from Rhinoverse just pulled a Gibbs Luminance on card auto. Let's go, Ryan. I just drafted Gibbs at the 26. He's a beast. Congratulations.
Very nice, man. Congrats. Now is the time to get that list. Andy, I think that we had a pretty cool draft on stream last week. We had a probably very unique roster in that we went pretty old at the receiver position. But I think that that's cool because I don't think a lot of people did that. Now, it didn't exactly happen on purpose, but it just worked out that way.
Yeah, that was wild. Some of these drafts go wild.
So what's the word on Drake London? I mean, are we feeling that or?
Hey,
he looked solid at the end of the year. I think the change of quarterback was all the difference.
Ritter's got to be better than Mariota. London's got a lot of potential, man. So does Kyle Pitts. But, I mean, how much are they just going to give it to Bijan and Algier? I mean, they were the most run-heavy team in the league last year.
Here's your chance, Andy.
Oh, I was about to get auto-picked. Oh, but I already got my guy started up. We good. Right on cue. Look at that. Right on ADP.
I was looking at the screen. I was like, Andy, you better not botch this one, man. He's sitting right there.
Look at Andy.
This roster right now just looks like a Mona Lisa, man. I mean, it's just right now it's just a masterpiece.
Derek, this one's for you, buddy.
Hawk.
Oh, now I don't know where to go. Let's see.
Take your time.
Yeah. I mean, at the worst case scenario, I'll take the guy I got started up, right? Oh, you know what? Let's do it. I already started him up. Let's take
it. Good. I like it when Kaladesi takes bad players. It makes me happy.
What?
Aaron Jones is
zero regression, age correlation so far.
It's a wash. He is a washed.
How do you figure?
He is so washed. No, I'm kidding. He's pretty good.
I'll tell you what. There's a chance, maybe, that he's either going to play really well and they're going to keep him, or he's going to play really well and he could get traded if the if the Packers are tanking. I've seen some experts say that they think that the Packers are a playoff team this year. I don't know if I believe that, but what do you guys think?
Playoff team.
Yeah.
Playoff.
Ooh. Carter, we have a comment in from Mediocre Fantasy. It shows a little special icon next to Chris Borke here.
What's up, Chris?
If I said that right, Chris.
What's up, Chris? What are we doing? We're doing Kenneth Walker. Let's go. I get down with some Kenneth Walker.
Is that Darren Waller?
I get down with some Kenneth Walker.
Oh, heck yeah. Oh, you got Kenneth Walker at 56. Yeah, that's wonderful, man.
Get some of that. Give me some of that sexy ADP value, baby.
Chris, are you talking about Darren Waller or Kenneth? Because Carter was drafting
Who wins the trade? PPR, Waller and Elijah Moore for Christian Watson and Freiermuth. Waller and Elijah Moore. I think
That's a good one.
I like the second one.
You like Watson and Freiermuth
I like
better?
Watson Freiermuth.
Yeah, I would probably go that. If it is just Darren Waller, I think for this year, especially since we don't know what Watson is doing right now, or what Watson's injury is, I might go Waller and Moore here. But also depends.
Just fine, but I think that with Watson, you've got the clear number one, and a proven tight end. Now Waller is a proven tight end, but he hasn't been proven for a while. So you're basically gambling on his preseason production to carry out throughout the regular season.
I think I'm going Waller and Elijah Moore here as well. I think Watson and Freiermuth might get a little too touchdown dependent heavy. I feel like Moore and Waller may get more targets.
Yeah,
that's a close one though. That's a really close one, and it's PPR. That's a great question there, Chris. Good one, man.
It's not like really heavy either way. To be fair, it's pretty close.
Look, Thundering is worried about my 3 Cincinnati Bengals players on bye week. Yeah, it's okay, brother. We got a long draft, and that's my stack. I got an optimal stack for every other week of the season that plays the Steelers twice a year with Deontay Johnson. We're good. We're good. Just hang tight. What do you do? Oh, Chris Godwin at 65. Carter. There we go. I could not convince you to draft Chris Godwin.
That's why I did it.
Why not? Guy's amazing.
I'm telling you, watch out for this Tampa Bay offense week 1. I think people have egregiously slept on Tampa Bay's offense because of Baker Mayfield. And maybe it's Todd Bowles too, but I like Dave Canales. Look at what he did last year in Seattle, and now he's our OC. He's going to be calling the offensive plays, and he's bullish on Rachaad White. Holy crap, about the auto pick. Y'all were going to let me auto pick too, weren't you?
Yeah, I was just listening because you sounded so wonderful.
JT.
Oh. I got auto pick. Jonathan Taylor.
Dude, I mean, Jonathan Taylor at pick 71. Imagine saying that a month ago. I mean, I just think that
you'd be like.
I mean, I think that could be such a steal, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Jonathan freaking Taylor.
Yeah, let's hope he plays now. I was saying this to Derek last draft because Derek drafted him right at this same spot, right here at the 6-7 turn, and here I got it. So I guess it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's like, dang, I hope he plays, man, because if not, he's useless. So it's still a gamble here at 71.
Yeah,
wouldn't you agree?
I think that the only real risk is if he doesn't play. I mean, if he plays, you just got the steal of the draft, hands down. But all right, Andy being a little gambler tonight. He's got Javonte also, and I'm all about.
I like Javonte.
I've been drafting a lot of sheets. Andy, I know I got a lot of criticism. I was going heavy Jacobs just like I was last year, and I was getting them in the 4th round. You can't get them earlier than the 2nd, or later than the 2nd. You know,
got American Patriot in the house.
AP's my guy, man.
Let's go.
AP, what's good, brother?
Yeah, another auto pick. I'm glad you're here, AP. I need help. I need help, man.
AP a PHLer. We're still in pain, man. Got our asses kicked.
I know. I felt bad because I know you really didn't want to talk about Jordan Davis rookie cards going up, this and that. After that week 1 game, and it's like you told me you guys were the only ranked matchup that weekend, so everybody was watching that.
Everybody watched us get our ass kicked. Everybody. Let's see. Yeah, I gotta go on ahead and draft him. I was gonna try and get sexy to see if he would fall to me. There you go. This draft is starting beautifully. Beautifully.
Goddard,
That's
man.
what I'm saying, man.
I honestly think he's one of my favorite tight ends.
You should have that number 8 spot locked down. And you're doing a good job so far. I'm digging it, man. A.J. Brown, Jalen Hurts. Now you got Goddard. You got Ramondre Stevenson. I had to twist your arm a little bit there to get Stevenson, but I think you like it now. Drake London, Ken Walker, Chris Godwin. Man.
Yeah, buddy.
Broncos starts out Diggs, Olave, DJ Moore, comes back with Justin Fields. Love that DJ Moore, Justin Fields stack as well. Dameon Pierce in the 5th, like it. Gabe Davis in the 6th, like it. David Montgomery, man, that's a solid draft right there too. That's a seasoned drafter kind of roster coming together there. I think Derek ultimately, like, I don't know what you guys feel about this, but when I do my friends and family league, I used to do a rule where in seasonal, where the last place person got to pick at number 6, and then it went from there. Like last place had pick at number 6, second to last place pick at 7, because I felt like 6 was the hardest spot, right in the middle of the draft board.
Interesting.
I mean, look at Derek's roster. I like some parts of it, but then I'm like, I don't like other parts of it. Like I mean, he went Bijan Robinson at number 6 overall. When does Derek do that? That's kind of unusual right there. And then Jalen Waddle at 19. Okay, love it. Mark Andrews at 30. Okay, I can get on board with that. But then Christian Watson at 43, and I know Carter and I disagree on Christian Watson. And then Pickens at 54. Pickens ahead of Tyler Lockett. Or no, I guess Tyler Lockett went right before him. But Pickens ahead of Kirk, Dotson, Zay Flowers? Ahead of Zay Flowers? I don't know if I could do that. And, you know.
So basically, Derek lost his fastball. He's washed.
No.
That's what you're basically saying, man.
He lost his fastball. No, I think what I'm saying is this is probably his 250th draft. At this point, he's like he's just making the wildest picks that he hasn't made. He's like, this is a $5, because he also used to doing the $25 Best Ball Mania fours. He's like, this is a $5 puppy. Let's get crazy.
Brad Nolan's in here. Let's go to American Patriot, since we have a great college football mindset. Here. I'm betting Colorado over Nebraska -3. Do I take the over under a 59? Oh man. That game is such a hard game to handicap. I would guess the under. I think that offense will cool down some, especially after the way the game went last week. I don't think Matt Rule is going to get in a shootout. But yeah, I mean, I think that Colorado line, if you really want Nebraska +3, I think you can get a better number closer to kickoff, because there's just going to be so much money gassing in on the freaking Buffaloes.
Do you think I mean, you think Shadur's the real deal? You think he'll like translate to the NFL?
And he's good. He's pretty good. I don't think he's like a Trevor or someone of that stature, but I think so. I mean, I think he could play in the league eventually. Oh, Marvin Mims this early. You sexy beast. Look at you.
Andy, could we get some love in the chat for Brad Nolan? Asking, where's Trubisky drafted at?
Oh my God.
He's not drafted. I'm sorry, you're in the wrong format.
And
You're in the
if
wrong
this was a
league.
super flex, he would be taken later, but sadly not in this format. Unless you got some big stones and you want to take them last as a unique play.
See, Derek always does these 2 tight end builds that never make sense to me, and I just got both my picks sniped there.
Andy, you got me right in the stones. Speaking of that, with B-Rob.
I know. After your analysis on the last draft, I decided to differentiate my exposure between Antonio Gibson and Brian Robinson. So,
yeah, because the thing is the next available running back after him was Dylan, which normally would be fine, but I had Aaron Jones already. So when you took him, I was like, oh, derailed. Derailed.
So look at Carter, going back to this 2 tight end build that Derek's doing. I haven't seen him do a 2 tight end build on some later drafted tight, or I guess you're going to get like he's got Mark Andrews and George Kittle here. So I feel like almost like he was drafting based on best player available in the 7th, because George Kittle in the 7th, he does have that top 3 upside if he's healthy and things are clicking. It's not artificial turf, right? Like George Kittle is.
Right.
He's only going to play on a real turf now.
Something else, I will say this to AP's question about like the over-unders and stuff like that. I'm always really good at the beginning of the year, but I get figured out quickly. So I'm horrible. Don't take what I say as law. Sports betting is really hard. So
I will say this, Carter. I don't know how much NFL you do, but
yeah,
week 1, I feel like is the easiest to bet on in the NFL.
Oh yeah.
If you are in tune with a player's profile, previous season performance, yada yada yada, the lines are kind of set a little soft in my opinion. Because it's all based around somewhat of an unknown expectation with a lot of players. That's why the sheet that we did on the show earlier with Andy had a lot of like obscure guys on it. But as the season goes on, these roles become more and more defined, and the lines just get really firm, really tight, really hard to beat. Whereas week 1 is not that hard, and then week 2 gets a little harder. But after that, it's a massive uphill climb.
No, I'm in full agreement, man. It's if you like, I read a stat earlier that home underdogs in week 1 are a ridiculously good play to make. So yeah, take that to the bank.
Thundering says Trubisky's a bad player. Hey man, don't hate on my PC like that. Don't hate on my PC like that.
So what you're saying is, as the Giants, you should be betting on the Giants Sunday night. I don't know.
I got the lines up here. Let me tell you. Oh, I did have. Oh, you're there.
I pulled up the PFF line on the Colorado.
So if you want to take the Giants, they are plus 2.5 or plus 143 straight. Wow.
I can't keep drafting more Cincinnati players, can I? No, but I can draft Daniel Jones here as my second quarterback with Joey B. Kind of liking that. I'm going to do that. As we're talking about the Giants. And then I'm gonna put start
Okay.
Hyatt. I know Waller's gone. Yeah. Campbell will be out there late.
Man, I hate this part of the draft.
Hodgins, I've got like a 50% exposure to. I haven't drafted him in a while, but he was a guy I was drafted a lot earlier.
This Nunya guy grabbed Cousins from me. Just derailed my whole thing here.
So y'all think Kenny Pickett's already cooked?
What? Who says that?
Well, I mean, if you think Trubisky's a guy.
Oh, these Trubisky truthers. These Trubisky truthers.
Yeah, buddy.
If we were in a truther draft, yeah, Trubisky would be taken number 1. He's the guy that's got like he's the raw deal, Give the guy a better chance. I don't know, man.
We talk about what have guys done. I will say this. Let's not forget that what happened to that guy is an absolute crime professionally. He was a Pro Bowler his rookie year. Now, if this was the current card market, you guys would be throwing money at him, right? But he didn't like suddenly regress and get terrible. He was sabotaged.
Sabotage.
4 coordinators in 4 years will do that to you.
Yeah, I mean, but at the same time, I don't know, man. You really I'm letting them talk me back into Trubisky. I bet his market is super cheap.
Not as cheap as I'd like it to be because I'm still buying, baby. Not to resell, but just for myself.
See, the thing is, Trubisky may have more athletic ability than Pickett. He's obviously got bigger hands, but it all comes down to the decision making late in games. I mean, this is where I've seen Trubisky make mistakes, make boneheaded decisions, and that could, I mean, he's got the draft capital, he's got the athletic ability. It's does he have the decision making ability and the passing accuracy when push comes to shove on those money throws.
Samaje.
Where are you guys at? Oh, you're taking Samaje at 128 after Nico. Mostert. Look at you going Mostert, 104.
What are y'all thinking about Mostert?
Mostert. Must start. He's nicknamed Must Start for a reason.
Let's go.
I mean, if he's healthy, that guy's one of the faster running backs in the league. And we know he excels in that kind of system. From the Kyle Shanahan tree, that Mike McDaniel's system. So, yeah, he's going to put up some tutties and some points for sure.
Since before we can get completely off the topic, right after Brad, Dan in the chat, love you, man. Repping Trubisky, not letting people disrespect the man. Yeah, the kicker doinked it. That was against the Eagles, man. We were absolutely shattered in that moment.
So it was a career-defining moment that did not go his way. So we got to leave a light on for him, right? Got to leave a light on for him.
Here's the interesting thing is he's not old, and it's a league that QBs can play for quite a long time. And so, I mean, I could see a realistic situation where, maybe he gets finally the chance to start. I was honestly really excited for him to potentially start going to Pittsburgh. And then, man, they pulled that rug out from him real quick.
Well, if I want a nice Trubisky card, I know who to talk to.
I just got. I don't know if I
Love
have
that 2017 product too. Love that 2017 product.
somewhere around here. I picked up a nice Trubisky recently.
Carter, you are focused over there, man. You're like, I'm gonna crush this draft. This is do you
Well,
feel
I
like
got
this
to.
has been your best draft?
Normally I suck at these, so I mean I gotta give him my best, man.
I mean, you were off to such a hot start. Such a hot start with A.J. Brown, Jalen Hurts, feeling great, Ramondre Stevenson, Drake London, Kenneth Walker, Chris Godwin, Dallas Goedert. But then you start going off the rails at in the 8th round, Quentin Johnson over Cortland Sutton. All right, no, you got him at right after Cortland Sutton. Oh, you went Quentin Johnson over Elijah Moore. Then Raheem Mostert. I like Mostert there, though. Nico Collins. I like it. P. Ryan. Okay. All right. At 128. Mooney at 137. I like it. So he's just that one pick I didn't like.
Well, I'm just cooking, man. Let
You
me
cooking?
cook.
No, you are cooking. You are cooking.
Let a brother cook.
Let a brother cook.
You know, there's some drafts where like none of the guys you star up get taken, and then there's this draft. I mean, I am drowning right now. Every time I start a guy up, they're getting yanked.
Andy, how's your draft going?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good right now. I'm trying to round it out. I just took Jalen Hyatt at 143. I made some reaches that people would be like, "Whoa!" But I look at Marvin Mims as a rookie that I think can put up a massive amount of fantasy points this year. Because Russell Wilson, I think, still has the deep ball, and Sean Payton beat the table for this guy in the 2nd round. I think Mims is better than Judy, and Judy's always is banged up. And I think he's obviously he's faster than Sutton. And now with Patrick and everybody else out, it's Marvin Mims should be on the field in a lot of 2 and 3 wide receiver sets and like put up some serious points. Yeah, I'm feeling good about my draft. Let's see where I'm going to go here at 142. Oh, this is exactly where I'm going to go. I'm going to go with a play that you've touted almost all season. Contrarian to what Derek did at number 6 overall with Bijan, you went with Tyler Algier. You continue to beat the table for him. He's super efficient last year, given opportunities as a rookie, so he's young. Tyler Algier, man, taking him
all day.
Value.
Where is it? Oh yeah, here.
Rick asked earlier why the Falcons were the most run-heavy team in the league last year.
Little Algier.
I think there's a couple reasons. Nice, Steve.
What you got?
Little color match Algier.
Arthur Smith, he's a run-heavy coach to begin with. Look at his time at Tennessee before Atlanta, and then at the same time, you have Marcus Mariota as your quarterback, and you've got a good offensive line, and you've got a good defense. So their whole strategy was to control the clock, move the chains, extend drives, score, and they hung in a lot of games. I think Atlanta hung in quite a few games that were decided at the end, right at the end. So that's Arthur Smith's style of football, man. I think they get a little bit more pass heavy this year, but not by much. So Tyler Algier becomes a play. I get that we think there's no wall that Bijan Robinson can hit in terms of volume, but golly, you think Bijan Robinson can stand up to like 350 carries or something? And that's still how many total carries they're going to have there this year? 500?
Yeah, you got to be realistic. I mean, it's not to say that he can't finish first, because he definitely can. He's got the right profile. He seems to have the proper skill set for it. But man, when you take a rookie running back first, you are essentially, you have to hit. He has to hit for that to be a good value. I've only drafted him a handful of times just to make sure I get exposure to him, but I think that's just such an expensive price tag to pay.
Oh, for Bijan?
Yeah.
Wow, his ADP has moved up to 6. I remember when the best balls we were doing right after the draft, people were taking him number 1 overall. And then that simmered down. There was a couple drafts that I did where I was getting Bijan in the early part of the second and at the end of the first. And now he's back up to Derek saying his ADP is 6.6. But I think some other guys in the chat are also surprised like me that his ADP is back up into the 6th. And it's not like end of the first, middle of the second.
Let's see. So I saw somebody in the chat said Ryan said he liked the Algier card. Then you'll really like this Trubisky Silver Select PSA 10 that I just got this week.
You just can't resist, can you?
Good, man. It's not every day you run into a couple other Trubisky enthusiasts. Brad, let's go. Hell yeah, man.
I'm gonna leave a light on for him. You know what? I definitely feel good having at least one Trubisky rookie card in my collection.
Now the next step, Andy, is to get it on your wall behind you. Then you'll really be cool.
I'll probably have to get a Trubisky silver auto. What's the entry price for a Trubisky silver rookie auto?
The select one or the Prism?
I guess just any kind of mid-tier rookie auto, like even a rated rookie.
There's actually an Optic Hollow PSA 10 that I have bookmarked that's really inexpensive right now. I could send it to you if you want it.
Is Jake Ferguson any good?
Oh, dude, he's been climbing a lot in the preseason and training camp. He's going to be like the Dalton Schultz role this year in Dallas. That's what he's trending in the direction of.
Let's keep it unique.
So I think I think Ferguson has showed from a tight end depth standpoint that he's got the best route running skills. So what they noticed during the preseason was with the starting offense, Ferguson was running the majority of the routes for tight ends. And I think you'll see Ferguson have like a lot of those tight end screens and stuff that they like to play. This guy's interesting, man. I got to ask you about this Kendre Miller, Carter.
Yeah, I'm just out.
I feel like
you just took him.
I just took him. No, but there were some people in the chat talking him up. I look at him sitting down with Matthew Berry talking him up. I see some things I like in the profile from college, but I'm like, man, has this guy got that dog mentality? Like, he does. I don't know, man. This is weird situation already with him.
Let's see here. Oh, you know what? I got quite a minute till my pick. Let me get you that link.
So you're out on Kendre?
Yeah.
Oh, you're on the clock.
Let's see. Mr. Spike Week, baby. Rashid Shaheed.
There you go. So you would you rather have Shaheed than A.T. Perry?
A.T. Perry. It's made some news, but no, I think Rashid Shaheed can play. I
He's
do.
A rookie too, right?
He's year 2.
Oh, year 2 guy.
Yeah, no, he made plays last year.
Andy, check your whenever you're not busy, your Discord DM. Don't share that though. that's something somebody will buy immediately if you share. You asked me for a Trubisky deal. I sent you a Trubisky.
Rashid Shaheed.
Where did Cooper Kupp go? The third, I think. Let me see.
So yeah. I noticed that
he went at the 3.5.
Oh, Cooper Kupp?
Yeah.
Rashid Shaheed is shown on the starting roster in 3 wide receiver sets with Michael Thomas, Chris Olave.
Rashid Shaheed can play. I'll just have to believe in the Shaheed.
Believe in the Shaheed.
Play.
So, do you have the Week 17 matchups memorized, Carter?
Yeah, kind of, sort of. I would become too bound to the Week 17 stuff at times. So I've just kind of released myself from it.
There you go.
Yeah, it's not the only way to play, but it's
optimal. So, like for instance, like I don't want to reach for any Cardinals just to reach for them. You know.
Andy, I did send you something in the private chat, Andy. That one I would like you to share because there's a few people, including myself, that would just love to see it on screen here.
Ooh. Got the gold vinyl.
A lot of people watching that one.
3,500.
Super gold vinyl. I almost said super fractor, but I think their optics are vinyls, not super fractor. Man, that's beauty. Buy it now. Man, I'll tell you what, if I win one of these tourneys, copping it.
Let me see it. 3,500. Oh, well, that's a freaking grail. Where does it say 1 of 1? Is it on the front or back?
It's got to be on the
back. It says it on the slab.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be on the back of the card, right in the middle, I think, is where it says 1 of 1.
Yeah, that's what I would do. I would make sure that it's not like one of these. I'm sure it's not because it would have said it on the slab. I would just make sure it's not a black box. But it is beautiful. That is a Trubisky grail.
That is the truth. We're getting down to the nitty gritty here.
Hey, Carter, do you know where Taysom Hill's going to line up at?
No clue.
All positions, man.
I'm taking him here. 180. Let's go.
Yeah, he's going to play all over the map. Bum, 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 bum. Puka.
Puka Nacua. That's a guy that's made some noise this preseason.
Yeah, man. I've heard good things, and it only looks that much better if Kupp misses time. So we're pivoting. We're pivoting off of Kupp. We got almost the whole Rams offensive unit. We're just missing Higbee.
We're going triple tight end, boys.
Dan said he bought a Roshan turn of the century for 50. Nice, man. I'm huge on Roshan, man. Every time Derek drafts him from me, I get a little bit upset inside, but I'm just more excited for him to I think he's going to take the most of the workload over the old Demont role.
Is Baker Mayfield even going to be good this year?
Oh, come on. I think he's gonna be decent. Let's see. So contract negotiations have stalled out with Mike Evans. If we're going into a rebuild mode, Mike Evans is trade candidate number 1 heading into the trade deadline. That's not going to help Baker Mayfield if there's no Mike Evans. Come on. Baker Mayfield is the former number 1 overall pick, and I think he's been decent to good before.
Prove the haters wrong.
Oh, he's got Mayfield. Did you draft some Bucks as well? I know you have Godwin.
Godwin, yeah.
Okay.
You spelled Bucks wrong, Derek. Did you take Baker, Carter? Is that what?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Here's the question: is if Andy, real talk for a second. You were talking about if they start playing bad and they trade Mike Evans, would you not agree that they probably make a QB change?
Yeah, I do agree.
That's what scares me. Now, I do have Baker on a couple of these sheets, but I did on some of them also take Trask just as an insurance policy because honestly, that's a bit scary to me. But I don't necessarily think they're going to be terrible.
Now people are still buying Trask. I'm getting offers right now on my Optic Hollow PSA 10, and people are still buying Trask.
Yeah.
So it's Trubisky's long lost brother.
I'm on the Trask train, man.
I'm trying to decide if I'm going to take Desmond Ridder for a third QB or if I'm going to take Cade Otton and go all out with Baker.
Yeah, take Cade Otton, dude, because your tight ends are Goddard, Ferguson. Yeah, dude, take Cade Otton. That is money here in the last round. Do it for the Bucks.
Come on, Baker.
Cade Otton is definitely better than people give him credit for.
Come on, Baker. I took you over Desmond Ridder.
Let's go, Carter.
Yeah, I can't believe I put an absolutely wonderful draft on the shoulders of Baker Mayfield. So here we go.
Nah, man, you have Hurts. What are you talking about? He's a bye week guy.
Baker, man. If Baker can't come through in that Week 17 matchup against, isn't it New Orleans? Yeah, we're playing New Orleans. What if you're in the finals, Carter, and you got Tampa playing New Orleans in Week 17, and your victory is contingent upon Baker Mayfield and Cade Otton and Chris
I'm fine with that. I mean, I think Cade Otton. I mean, if the Bucks suck and they're in shootouts, I mean, what if Baker turns into Geno Smith here? Then I have the nuts, I kind of wanted to take Ridder to get, my top 3 wide receivers all stacked, but I went with Cade Otton for a 3 tight end build.
Well, this is the thing.
Probably should have gone Ridder, but who knows?
No. When you say the Bucks suck, I think and they're in these shootouts, I'm looking at the Bucks defense. The Bucks defense is probably a strength at this point for us.
Oh, okay.
So I'm expecting us to play more deep, like be better on defense this year than we were last year, and that's going to really help control the pace of play, help the offense. And that's why I'm more leaning towards Rachaad White and the receivers outside of Baker, I gotta have Baker though. I gotta have some exposure to Baker.
Who do y'all think I should have drafted in the chat? Should I have taken Cade Otton over should I have taken Cade Otton over Desmond Ridder and gone with my first 3 wide receivers all stacked? Or should I have gone Ridder? Yeah, I probably should have gone.
You do have Drake London.
I would never take 3 quarterbacks if you have Jalen Hurts, man.
If Ridder was out there in the last, he should have gone. Yeah, probably should have gone Ridder. But I like that Cade out of the third tight end there. That's interesting.
So I got both the tight ends and receivers double stack, but I could have gone the triple stack.
Yeah.
Trubisky.
Yeah.
That would have been a good last pick.
All right, let's get another draft in. Let's go.
Andy?
Oh, bless.
Now hurry up before
y'all gonna have to go. I gotta go to bed.
But I mean, the live stream would end, so you got to roll with.
Yeah.
I'll go if you guys are going.
No, I'm going.
What happened to? Hold on. What happened to the window? I gotta get the window back up. We got this. I'm pulling it together, man. All right. That's not the window. I closed out of it. It's okay.
Wait a minute.
Got this.
Hold on a sec. Is it not letting people get in the puppy anymore? Oh, it's gone.
It's filled. The puppy's filled, man.
No, it's not.
It's a sign. Puppy's filled.
Not.
Oh, it's not on my screen.
It's gone, man.
It's gone. It's filled. Damn.
That's it.
There's no way.
It's a sign, man. You know, I gotta go to bed.
I'm furious. Oh my God, I'm furious right now.
Womp womp. That sucks.
How did it fill?
It was close.
It was over 98% when we started. Well, that's a bummer. I can't get
enough guys.
Ball drafting, man.
Well, you still have weekly winners. You got weekly winners, and all right. I'll tell you what. If we could fill this before everybody leaves and drops off the stream, let's do a private one. If we do, so if I go to NFL, we can do even 10-person. Oh no, they're 2-person, 3-person. Hold on. Are they still doing the season, or did they shut it down? I think they shut it down. Oh no, here we go. No, $5 drafts. We could do a $5 12-person private one between just us here in the chat.
Sure.
Let me make sure that this isn't some kind of slow draft.
No slow business.
All right. Yeah, it starts when the draft is full. So all I do is create a private draft, and I'll send it out.
Let's just go on and wrap it up.
What about the Dog Bowl? Top 3 win tickets to Miami for a live final. It's only a 6-rounder.
I just posted the link in the chat.
Oh, shit. All right, hold on.
I'm going to post it in the private chat, too, for you guys. Come on, Carter.
How much is it to get in? $3?
$5.
I would do it if it's 3.
What?
Oh,
I can't do the 3 now.
I don't think that link worked.
I can't.
It's $2 too many.
So, you know what? Somebody super chat Carter $2.
How much is it? How many people are in the league?
Yeah, the link's not working, bro.
12 people. Well, I've got 3 people in it already, so I'm gonna post.
We got to get 9 more people to get in it.
Yeah.
Is it the 12 person? The one that says prize is $32?
And all right,
The
so
$3 entry one.
Huh? No, you got to use the link that I sent in
That doesn't work.
the chat. The link I sent in the private chat, because this is a private league. All right. Yes, sir. Promo code Quest if you guys are new out there.
Andy, the link just takes me to the Pick'ems.
What?
Yep.
Derek said he had to click it 10x and then it worked. What? I'm clicking the link right here on the web page.
What's the entry? I mean, I'll just go into it manually.
No, you can't though, because it's a private league.
Oh, maybe I'll just keep trying to get in. I don't see what happens.
We're almost full at this point. We just need 6 more people, and we got Carter. We gotta figure out a way to get you in this, Carter.
Well, let's see if it fails. Yeah, I do so many of these, and I get to 6 people, and then I just have to cancel it. I don't believe in you getting 12 people.
No, I see how it is. Well, I'm about to prove you wrong. Come on, guys, let's prove them wrong. We got 22 people out there right now. That means we just need like a third of you guys to play. And give me a second.
I'm not sure why this link.
We have 5 spots. We only have 5 spots or 6 spots.
So, did anyone actually confirm this link's working? I keep getting stuck in the. Here, let's see. Derek sent me a link. Let me try clicking his link. Oh, it just keeps taking me to Pick'ems. I don't know why.
Yeah, close out. Maybe clear your cookies.
Oh, you know what? Let me try clicking it on the Discord on my phone. This could be the cheat code. Let's see.
All right, guys. Yeah, Ryan, what's up, man? So, Carter, Ryan here in the chat is setting up a table at the Dallas Card Show this weekend.
Why you tell me this now?
Whoa, what's going on? I'm getting a little reverb, man. I'm getting a little reverb.
Whoa.
Steve, I think it's you, brother. I'm gonna mute you for a second.
Is it him?
Yeah, I think it's him.
How did you know it was him? That's crazy. I thought it was me.
I've heard that come out of Steve's thing before.
Oh, look, you only got 4. You only got 4 more in this private.
We only have 4 spots open.
Yeah, I was able to get in on my phone.
Okay, let's see. So okay. Derek sent me.
Let's go.
Boss Quan Gaming says, "What's up? First fantasy underdog draft. Welcome, man."
Hey, Bosquan. Welcome. All right, we're only 4 people out there. Rick, where you at, man?
God, am I really doing this? Am I really? But there's no grand prize. It's $5 to win 32. This is just high score, right? No week 17 BS.
Yeah, it's first place, $32. Yeah, just high score. I mean,
I swear I'm going to join this, and I'm going to be in the 1.8. Watch.
Oh, no way.
I'm in it.
Gotta get you.
3 more.
3 more people. Yeah. I'll get us filled. We'll fill it. We're gonna fill this thing up. Watch this.
Let's get a PHLer in here. Promo code Carter.
There you go.
Derek says, we're degenerates. This is all we got until February. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, there's going to be weekly contests, but as far as the season-long ones, is it free? It is not free. You got to sign up on Underdog, put in Andy's promo code, Quest, get your deposit match. Little couple bucks. I think it's only $5 to get in this one. While we're waiting for the last beat to fill, let's go over some of these Vegas lines. Let's talk about the one that's most pressing, and that is the Lions and Chiefs tomorrow. The Lions only move 2 points. It's -4.5 KC. How do you guys feel about that?
Oh, it's down to 4?
Yep.
Oh, well, Chiefs now.
Chiefs -4.5.
Yeah.
All right, fair. It's still 51.5 total points. Chiefs all the way. Lions going to upset the Chiefs and win by 1. I think it'll be a showcase, man. I think the Lions will finally get to show what they got on a bigger stage. It's hard to beat the Chiefs at home, even without Kelsey. It just is, but I like that they're getting points. You know, the Lions were actually, a few weeks ago, were actually +6.5.
All right, guys, we only have 3 spots open, just 3 spots. I'm looking at you right out there, guys. 3 spots open, underdogfantasy.com. I'm going to post this link again in the
Dan says, hold on, he's filling out an account. All right.
Sweet.
Who is?
Dan in the chat. Dan O'Brien.
V, let's go. V, let's go. See our man Daryl. I think we're gonna fill this up here just momentarily.
Is this, are these winner take all, Andy, or is there something for second too? Or
yeah. Second gets 17, third gets 5.
Derek, thank you, man.
Derek putting up a Derek Richard play bonus of $5. Where are all the degenerates at?
Oh no.
Oh man.
I know there's only about 5 states, I think, that don't allow it. Maybe something like that. Andy, when you're plugging it at the beginning of the show, you got to put up the accessibility map with your promo code so people can see where they can get in.
Say that again?
The map. You got to put up the accessibility map for Underdog so people can see it. Yeah, sports betting is illegal, but it's also not considered sports betting, which is why you can do it in Florida. But some states that allow sports betting don't allow fantasy sports for some reason. I don't know why that is.
It's a weird. All that stuff's just a weirdish.
It's just politics, man. It's nonsense. I've a couple times I was down in Tampa. I set up a bunch of bets before I got on the plane because you can't sports bet in Florida. So if you're traveling, make sure you get your bets in before you leave. Oh no.
All right, 2 spots open. 2 spots open. We're about to fill this thing here momentarily. because I got a couple more people to reach out to. We're feeling this thing, guys. If you're out there in the chat, let's go.
Where's did we lose Brad? Brad, get in here, man. We need someone to draft Trubisky.
No, Brad refuses to do best ball drafts.
Come on.
He's a fantasy schnob.
He only cares about himself, so don't worry about it. He only cares about himself.
Share. Copy. All right.
You can gamble and do fantasy, but can't do pick one underdog. Literally, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why you should put up the accessibility map when you put up the promo code, because it's some of these boundaries make no sense, man. Oh, we got one left. Where's the link? Let me see. I still got the link. Okay.
Promo code Quest, promo code Carter, either one.
Andy, did I show you my? I know I was flashing all my cool tight ends earlier, but did I show you my Cole Kmet? I may have showed you. I didn't show everybody else. Gold Shimmer first off the line. Cole Kmet action. So here's a cool story and a not cool story. I bought this gold first off the line out of 10. I bought the gold out of 10, the regular, not first off the line. So I was like, yeah, you know what? I got two really rare ones. Let's get the out of 5 and 101. Well, guess how much the Black Finite is on eBay right now? Somebody pulled it and has it listed. $1,500.
What?
Bush, it is not the rookie. It's actually 2022. It's this year's product. Yeah, $1,500, and it's not even a rookie. So
wow.
Well, we if I can find the out of 5, I may need to negotiate and put my first true rainbow on display.
Wow. Dude, we're at one spot. One spot. I'm checking all the friends right now to see if anybody's available.
It's gonna fill any minute. I feel it.
Yeah, I mean, one spot. It may be someone just setting up an account. I mean, it's right there. You guys got in this one, right?
Click the link. Where do I click to join? If you're logged in, it should take you right to the draft. If it's not working, I had to click the link from my phone, and Underdog loaded the draft on my phone. So I don't know. It could be a web browser thing. I'm not sure. Andy, I know you're a fellow Amon-Ra enthusiast. I finally got my hands on a nice Amon-Ra.
All right, Eli. Have a good night, brother.
There we go. You can see it better there. Got the blue scope, rated rookie.
Ooh.
The CSG 10.
Very nice.
Hoping for a nice pop off, and then I'll get that listed after the game. JMO Amon-Ra. Sorry, man. I gotta disagree with you.
I'm gonna see if I can't I'm gonna see if I can't do something here with our layout. I got well. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Look at that. What if I do that? And just do that like that. You guys don't see a layout modification yet on the other screen, do you?
No.
No. Okay. I didn't think so.
Let's look at some other games here. So the New York Jets are +1 at home against the Bills.
That's pretty even, man. What's the over-under on that game?
46.5. There's definitely games I like better, like a lot better. Seahawks at home are only -4 against LA. That's a much better game. Eagles on the road against the Patriots, 3.5. Oh no, they're at 4 now. Excuse me. I think a lot of people would say that that's a gimme, but Vegas has it that close. It's probably not a gimme.
Yeah.
Those are usually the trap games you got to watch out for.
I'm about to pass out. I'd already taken my melatonin.
Oh. No wonder you get looking like you about to pass out over there.
Yeah, I'm about to. It's happening.
And we're at one spot. Literally, all we needed was one spot, man.
We can get it.
Oh no.
Sport ticket underdog says Indiana's fine. Yeah, it should be. Ray says he likes the Dolphins tight end yards one. Yeah, man, that seems like not a slam dunk, but an interesting one.
Crazy.
Just about any starting tight end in the NFL will get you 14 yards. It's a race. Who's going to get the last spot? All right, let's see here. Well, while we're waiting for that spot to fill, Andy, Tampa +5.5 at the Vikings. Is that enough? Do you think there's any chance at all?
+5.5? Yeah, I do.
You could see it being like decided by a field goal. You think Tampa's D is good enough to hold that offense in check?
No, to generate some turnovers. I think that's where we could maybe hit some home runs. You know, if we could get a pick six off Kirk, that would be nice because we are gonna blitz. You know, gonna blitz pretty frequently. If we could generate a turnover, that'd be nice. They're definitely gonna put up points though because they're gonna be playing aggressive with Jets and everything. But I think Baker can come out week 1, and I think you're going to have Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, a combination of those guys have big weeks this week 1, man. Because Baker's going to be confident, he's going to be throwing the ball accurately. I think he's going to have a big week this week.
I think it's one of his better chances at a good fantasy outing is going to be against that defense. Jaguars at Colts, over or under 45.5. I'm going under, man.
It's what's the total? Sorry, I'm putting out one more link.
45.
We have one spot open. 45.5.
Yeah, I'm thinking under, man. I didn't see anything compelling from Richardson in the preseason, and no Jonathan Taylor. I think it's an under.
It's only a matter of time to one of these guys see the message and they're able to get in, right?
Dan, try your phone and try your desktop. If the link isn't working, just open the link on YouTube, but have Underdog on your phone. It should work. I think it's a browser issue because I wasn't getting it to work either. Would you postcards to have auction end after 2 set of games? Yeah, I have had pretty good luck with that. I have tried on big matchups. I've had games or auctions end at halftime, and I've also had auctions end at the end of the game. And I can say this: I've had mostly good luck with it, but it can absolutely backfire in the event of an injury or if a guy's just having an absolute goose egg of a half.
Goose eggs are bad in football.
Goose eggs are bad.
I'm out of options here. I'll hang out with you guys.
Give it
a little bit longer.
Yeah, we'll give it a couple minutes. I mean, I got to work in the morning too, but I'm willing to give it a couple minutes since we got all but one person in here. So.
No, I should have known this was going to happen.
Dude, I can't believe we came this close, and then I've been saying I'm going to prove Carter wrong. I can't get a hold of anybody right now. Everybody's busy or sleeping or something.
You can't be that busy. You can't draft on your phone.
It's just, I think, and then you have some technical difficulties. You got a valiant attempts out here from V Cards and Dan and. Well, how do we send it public? I guess I could go on Twitter and let's tag Underdog or something. Like, post
No.
public lobby. Carter said no.
No, we're gonna get one more in there.
It's gonna happen. All right, let's keep running down these games.
If I got to go get go get my wife's phone and create an account for her.
There it is.
Hey, it filled. Holy crap, it filled. No way. It actually filled.
Watch me be the 1.8. I swear. I know it.
I'm the 1.8. I'm the 1.8.
I'm the 1.3. I'll take it.
Oh, this will be interesting. We got Bush drafting before and after Derek.
So you got Tony Dickboy. That must be Rick, I'm guessing. Is that you, Rick? And then you got Scaladesi, got the Hitman. Then you got Carter at the 3. All right, so you guys are at the 2 and the 3. Bosquan, I see Bosquan at the 4. No, there's Rich Dicko. Rich Dicko is at the 5. So I don't know who Tony Dickboy is. I see Rich Dicko at the 5.
Steve, this would be the best opportunity for you to get Christian McCaffrey at the 1.2. I have a good.
Whoa!
I
see what you were trying to do there, and it just backfired.
I had no idea he was going to do that.
Oh,
but his name is Tony Dickboy, so I knew you were going to do it. I knew you were going to do it, just to make me suffer.
Oh man, I didn't think there was any chance he was getting me.
Wow. Yeah, there's no way you can pass up Justin Jefferson at the 1.2. Huh?
You guys are in the draft. Let us know who you are.
SGT Crusher, recognize that name. Artie SCIV. Who's that? I appreciate you, RD. And then I'm at the 8. Steelers 7 out there at the 9. Rhinoverse at the 10. There's Bush Leaguers, and Derek rounds it out at the turn.
Derek's in.
Here we go.
Derek's in.
Drew Sanders. Clickbaits. Drew Sanders. Is he talking? Maybe he's trying to say Shedeur Sanders.
No, Drew Sanders is a linebacker for the Broncos.
Oh, okay.
He played at Arkansas and Alabama.
Sounds like he might be pretty decent.
Oh.
I gotta say, I'm pretty shocked at Kelsey's ADP just not moving.
Oh, yeah, Artie's isn't concerned at all. Didn't get Bijan. Bijan at 7. Sure. I think we're gonna go AJ. AJB at 8.
Sure.
It's getting all serious all of a sudden.
Everyone's.
No, I'm just about to fall asleep, and I'm just gonna auto.
Everyone's so focused.
Who does Carter want in the second round? If they're going Christian McCaffrey. I don't know. He doesn't get the 3 spot very often. He may not really know what to do here. Oof, look at Derek with that start. Saquon Barkley and Tony Pollard. Double tap, Bush Leaguers, CeeDee Lamb, Amon Ra. Oof.
It's one of the things I hate about at least the beginning of the draft when you're drafting early is such a long wait for your next pick. And then it's normal.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it.
You were trying to get me into a third draft. I know that we probably would have, if Puppy was open, we would have been wrapping it up right now. And
how you pick on the phone at auto pick Bijan. Have you guys done drafts on your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Derek's got it covered. Oh man.
Dude, see, I should have put my foot down. No, this is fun. This is good, but I can tell that we're all we're fading at this point on the stream. But no, if you guys are still tuned in, 3 hours and 40 minutes in, you guys are real Quest goats. I appreciate you guys.
You know, if you're a degenerate drinker, you stay at the bar till close. If you're a degenerate best baller, you stay up till midnight doing best ball drafts. So hey, we're all right. We're all right. $5 and a couple hours.
Hey, the season starts tomorrow night, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe if I put some music on, Carter, that'll help you out. What do you want? Some night driving?
That's my favorite one.
This is not gonna put you to sleep, is it?
No, I mean it's doing the job now.
I picked you guys I was bashing in.
Okay.
Who'd you get, Dan? It said, let's see. It said you got Bijan earlier. So you got Cooper Kupp. Tony, thanks, man. Let's see.
Don't do it, Steve. Don't do it. Don't do
I
it.
don't even know who you want, but
Just don't do it. Just don't do it, man.
Dan said he got auto picked twice.
That's not who you wanted, was it?
No.
Oh, okay. You wanted. I'm not going to say it until you draft. Okay, that's who I thought you wanted.
I almost took him with the last pick.
I was thinking that I had a chance with Devonta. Maybe it would detract Tony from taking him if I took the QB first, but strategy did not pan out. Dan, if you are now in the draft, you can log in on your desktop or whatever. I personally think it's easier to draft on a desktop, but teach their own.
Yeah.
Did that pick work for you?
DJ Moore, it looks like it may have.
Stevenson. Ripping packs while watching you. Nice. Nice. What are we ripping? You said select draft picks.
Yeah, what are you ripping? Clickbaits?
He said earlier he was pulling select.
I kind of feel like ripping a 2020 Prism pack right now to keep me awake.
Bro, you should. You got anything that's don't rip any, because we know your luck with cards, with ripping packs.
Yeah, it's unreal.
So you have anything lower end that you feel okay with?
Yeah. Let me see.
We got action. Let's see. Derek takes my guy Fields.
I love how they put Bush Leaguers and Derek right next to each other.
Purely for the extra entertainment, I get.
Yeah.
I got a score 2021 value pack right here.
Snap.
Oh, nice.
Let's see what we got.
Come on, baby.
We get a Fields.
Let's see. T. Higgins, Dion, Lombardi, Lenny. Davis. Herbie. Let's see. Are y'all still even there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Now Andy's asleep.
Sleep with his eyes open.
Totally. Yeah, drifted off there for a second. I'm gonna get some water, dude. I'm gonna grab some water. I'll be right back.
Water.
Nice. Good call. I'll probably do the same after my next pick.
Oh, Herbie already went.
These consolidated drafts are definitely always wild, man. The ADPs can get stretched out all over the place.
All right, what'd I miss? Did you pull anything, Carter?
No, I'm still ripping it.
There's a big run on tight ends just now.
We got a little bit of trash talk going in the chat, cooking up here between Derek and Bush.
Score is one of those infamous products that you get a plethora of cards, even if they're not ones you want.
Look at this nice little Justin Jefferson insert.
What happened? You got a Justin Jefferson?
Yeah, just cheap little insert. I'll take it.
Nice.
Dobbins. I'll go with the guy that I like. Go with the guy.
Najee, okay.
There's definitely a case for him to be going way earlier than that. I think that he's being overfaded, personally.
Overfaded?
Majorly. Like his usage won't evaporate simply because they have a second cog in the wheel. All right, that's my cue to grab water. You're back.
Look at Pegasus here, just finishing his first auction dynasty draft. 4 hours. Pegasus,
please tell me you signed up with Underdog in my code. Please. I know he has. Pegasus is a legendary PHLer. Jerry Rice rookie card, okay.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding.
Whoa, we got Najee Harris in the chat. Najee Harris is in the chat saying that he is overfaded for sure. Yeah.
Oh man.
That's
overfaded.
Crazy.
Not just in the ADP. He had a couple of hits of the good stuff. Pegasus just finished his first Dynasty auction draft. 4 hours, man. That is quite the marathon.
What was the buy-in, Pegasus? Because I don't know if I'd do it. I'd probably do one just for fun at first.
That's interesting. Yeah, what was the buy-in and what was the budget?
Maxime Lauzon says 12-team PPR, 2 flex, defense kicker. What do you think? QB : W?
Did the rest of the message get chopped, maybe?
I get so many Like when I go live, I get so many random messages. I love it. Let me see.
I think maybe he meant to write wide receiver next.
This is from your channel. Do you think it's just because you're a fantasy football channel streaming right now? I don't understand this question. Do you guys understand this question?
No, I think it's incomplete. I think he meant to continue writing something.
Maxime, we're here to help you out.
Clickbaits pulled a JSN Auto 11 out of 25 jersey match. Does that make it a 1-on-1? Technically, you can advertise that as a 1-on-1. Doesn't officially make it a 1-on-1, but technically you can eBay 1-of-1 it.
Yeah. eBay, the good old eBay 1-on-1s.
Infamous eBay 1-on-1.
All right, Steeler. What you gonna do here?
Oh, there we go. Watson, Eckler, Stevenson, St. Brown, Cooper. Flex is D-Hop, Madison. Defense, Seattle. That's a 12-team PPR. I like the team. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not sure how I feel about Seattle defense, but
I mean, you could just stream that basically.
Defenses are interchangeable week to week. I think there's a couple defenses that are being underdrafted for how good they are. The Jets, the Saints, the Commanders. I mean, hell, the Commanders are a good defense, period, and they play Arizona week 1.
Rich Deco, don't do it. Rich Deco, don't do it. Whatever your name is. Rich Deco. If you're watching the stream, do not do it.
Yeah, that's Rick Dickow.
Oh yeah, our guy. Okay. Archie's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. I know he's gonna do it. Come on, Rich. Now you do what you want, Rich. Do what you want.
He went Mike Evans. Bosquan went Madison. Let's see if Carter got what he wanted.
Got the Trevor stack, baby.
That's right.
All right.
I figured that was the route you were going there.
With 8 spots. Look at that. This draft is coming together. Come together.
Right now. Under me. Well, that's probably not the words, right?
No, I don't.
Oh, it's under pressure. Under pressure, right?
No, that's a different song.
Clickbaits wants your professional opinion on what you think that JSN 11 out of 25 purple X-Fractor. Now, is it autographed? Select draft picks. Yeah. What do you think? Something to go that, Steve? I'm gonna ballpark it like $40 or 40 to 50, something like that, right now.
Let me get my pick out of the way and then I'll take a look.
Oh, does he have a photo of it?
Yeah, Clickbait send us a photo of that card in the Discord server.
Let's see. That was the JSN jersey match.
Z Money XV from the Mediocre Fantasy chat. I'm trying to see what his little profile pic. It almost looked like he was ripping a bong there in the profile pic. He said, rate my squad, 10-man PPR, Trevor Lawrence, ETN, Stevenson, JJ, like Justin Jefferson? See, what? How do I get into your league? I get that's 10
And he
minutes.
got Mark Andrews. Look
What?
at that.
Dude, you're going to destroy this league. And George Pickens as your flex.
CD and Justin Jefferson. That's crazy.
Wait, how does that even happen?
I haven't drafted Miles Sanders in forever, so I just picked him. I mean, are y'all out on Miles?
No, I like him.
I'm out. I'm out on. Well, the ADP's not bad. He's not bad. He's pretty cheap in cards.
Getting him in that range is one of the juicier values that you can get.
I just think that there could still be. There could still be some significant negative game scripts for the Panthers.
Yeah, the JSN card, because it's a jersey match, I think you can definitely ask way more for it. But I don't know. Since there's not a lot of pro uniform stuff out yet, maybe you could put it up for 50, 55. What do you think, Andy?
Yeah, that's what I would do. I put it 54. You know, it's JSN. He'll be back in a couple of weeks. I'd actually say there's a chance he plays in week 1.
Week 1, yeah.
Yeah.
What a twist.
Ryan is chugging PBR, pre-grading cards, and destroying us right now. That is wait, I think that's Ryan, that's not Rhinoverse. No, which one are you, SGT Crush?
Why does everybody hate Bush Leaguers so much? What did he do?
I like Bush Leaguers.
They're just hate.
I think that with all the toxicity in the chat, people just felt like piling it on.
Wait, I don't see Rhino sports cards in this league.
Yeah,
Rhinoverse. Ryan, what's your
Rhinoverse? It's right there.
No. Rhinoverse is another Ryan. I'm telling you.
that's what I thought. Right in the middle there.
Oh, it's RDSCIV. So he goes Travis Kelce. He's totally fading the injury risk of Kelce. Bullish as ever. 1.6. Mahomes stack. Keenan Allen in the third. Kenneth Walker in the fourth. DeAndre Hopkins. Zay Flowers. Rashad White. It's solid. He's got the vets. He's got them. He's got some of those vets locked down. He's got some young guys too. Hey man, I can't hate on it. So it's all right now. It's pretty solid right now. I think it's Najee Harris hating on Bush. Derek says he loves Bush, but Najee says, please tell him straight, man. Thanks, Carter. Love your stream. Najee loves mediocre fantasy. No, I got auto-picked because of Najee. Damn.
Oh.
You got a good pick out of it at least.
Who did I get? Oh man, but I mean I'm done at wide receiver. I'm done, brother. I got 6 wide receivers through the first 8 rounds. There's only like 3 rounds left.
What do you mean 3 rounds left? Oh.
So
I could only hope.
Bush Leaguer said,
I'm kind of talking myself into DeAndre Swift just being a smash this year.
Okay, well, yeah, you can do. I think that's not that hard to do, man. It's not hard to
Kinda.
do. What's your over under on how many games he plays?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I mean, if he's healthy, I think he's got opportunity, like high value opportunity each game.
And of course he goes right there. I mean, it's unbelievable.
Made your decision easy for you.
That's true.
You got this, Carter. You got this, man.
Oh, he auto picked him, I think, or my draft froze, one of the two.
What's the longest you've ever made it after taking your melatonin, Carter?
Yeah, sometimes I'll stay up all night afterwards, but y'all are just so unbelievably boring. I mean,
oh well, I'm glad the truth came out.
I mean, especially freaking Caladesi, just the most boring individual of all time. Of all time.
Oh man, trying to distract me while I'm picking here.
Doesn't get any more boring than Treylon Burks right there at the pick 95.
Now that's some value, man. That is some value. You know what's interesting is people, clowning on Tannehill. Like, these guys won't be good because they have Tannehill as their quarterback. But AJ Brown had Tannehill as his quarterback. That doesn't make AJ Brown bad.
Ryan Tannehill's good.
And he'll throw the ball almost 500-600 times. They may prefer to run, but they will throw the ball. Yeah, Ryan knows what's up. Burks was looking like an absolute breakout before he got that concussion, man. Oh, man. Let's see. Let's start taking a look at some rosters here. Carter. Extra thick at receiver and went running back, 4 wide receivers. Took the Ridley T-Law stack. And he went AJ Devontae. Went a little balanced and went running back, and then continued hitting the receivers. Derek doing one of his more balanced approach, anchored with the 2 early RBs, went QB, and then leveling off.
Leveling off. It's the music, isn't it, Carter? This is it's too chill for you, huh?
No, it's perfect. I'm in bliss.
Brian said you sniped him, bro. You sniped him.
Which card show, Ryan?
I think he's going to the Dallas card.
He's going to Dallas this weekend. I wish I could.
Dallas this weekend.
I was doing one of these last night, and I think I told you earlier, Khalil Herbert went in the middle of the 4th. Then the same guy took Jared Goff in the 7th. And I was like, what the hell is going on?
Oh, I sniped Thunder and got Brian. I knew he would have been after Jalen Warren. Steelers 7. It's just way too far below ADP, man. That he's got dual threat upside, baby. Danny Dimes. Come on down.
What's to not like? He's too good.
Too good, man. Too good to play the game.
That just goes to show you how quickly things can change. Everybody was hating on him, saying he wasn't a good buy.
What's the overlay? Mr. Andrew says underdog has overlay like DK ?
DraftKings.
Well, his DK overlay so juicy on the Millie. The Millie makers like their $25 daily fantasy tournament every week. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah, because they're guaranteed prize pools of the tournament. If the tournament doesn't fill, then you get a lot less competition for equal amount of prize. You know, so overlay is a good thing if that's what it's called. I didn't realize it was called overlay, but yeah, that is juicy. I'll definitely be playing some DFS on DraftKings. Okay, is it Mr. Andrew? Is it okay? It's best ball.
I like doing the weeklies. Tony, oh man, got me again.
Don't do it, Caladesi. Please don't do it. Please don't do it, man.
I don't think I'm gonna do it.
Ryan is just beside himself that Mostert win at 115.
I know Carter's going with a certain. I believe he's going with a stackable player. No, I was wrong.
What do you think I was going with?
Jamal Williams. He's going with the nerd Jamal Williams.
Well, I mean, if Kamara's out and Kendre's out, and this is just about points.
Yeah. No, I think Jamal's a great pick, man. He's a solid running back.
I've not drafted him once.
I mean, he's at least going to be heavily used the first 3 weeks.
Yeah.
The reason that he went in the 10th is because he was going in the 14th, but Jeff Wilson is on the IR. So there's one less mouth to feed.
Boss Quan, I might buy that from you. On card RPA Daniel Jones at a 99.
My man Tony from Tap sniped a Daniel Jones RPA select out of 35 last night. The guy had the card listed for 350, and he tested it out and sent him an offer at 275, and the guy accepted it.
Nice.
I mean, it's a total snipe on that card. I can't believe that guy accepted it. Here's A-Chain out here now. Y'all are tempting me. I'm going with them. I don't have any other Miami players. I gotta give me a little slice of this Miami offense. Plus, I kind of went with I took Ramondre in the third and Joe Mixon in the fourth. I thought I like the value on Mixon there.
All right, let's see what's going on here. These here neck of the woods. I feel like this is around the time of the draft where things start getting really unpredictable. The reaches begin to happen at a higher rate.
Aaron Rodgers.
Have you guys seen what some of the Cowboy running back prices have been going for without naming any names?
Deuce on the loose?
Yeah. Goose. Rhymes with goose, yeah. Sean.
Yeah, his rookie cards are mad expensive. I wish I had sniped all the Deuce Vaughn Premier Hollows. I had an opportunity to snipe a bunch of those. It's probably like $100 card right now.
I've seen some outrageous numbers on some of his stuff, but that just goes to show you, man. That's how Dallas fans are, man. I think I told you when when I joined the channel a couple years ago now, and we first started doing this. Like, I bought Pollard and sold Pollard. It was like my greatest volume seller for a while, and I couldn't figure it out because he was still in a timeshare. Damn. The Roshan love extends. Got some shit to follow.
Ryan's just taking all the guys that are good when they're healthy, and they put up big games. But the problem is, what's the chances that like three to five of these guys on his roster at this point get injured by week 1 or 2?
Ryan, are you asking about like social media?
Both Ryans are in the draft, so I was referring to Ryan from Rhino's cards, RDSCIV. Rhinoverse has been pretty quiet over here, but started off Stephon Diggs, Garrett Wilson, Travis Etienne, and then Deebo Samuel, Breece Hall, the fifth, Joe Burrow, Marquise Brown, Isaiah Pacheco, Schultz, and then Rashad Bateman, Romeo Dobbs, Penny. Yeah, I mean, kind of quiet back here at the 10 hole. It's hard when he's next to the infamous Bush Leaguers and then the notorious DBO 68 with that red and white badge.
Ryan, I do the weekly show with Andy, which is being moved to Wednesdays for the rest of the football season. And I was planning to do like just a straight fantasy channel starting this year, but some real life stuff came about, so it may still be a thing, but for now, just doing the Wednesday with Andy.
Oh, but I think he's asking about your Instagram or Twitter or whatever. You do have a Instagram, right? You have a card channel on IG, don't
Yeah,
you?
yeah. I don't know if you're in the Discord. I think I have my. If not, I can add it.
Yeah, post it up. Thank you, Mr. Andrew. Here we go, man. I just had to wait till 1:19 a.m. to get this comment from Mr. Andrew. Am I crazy for believing in Baker in Tampa? Carter, is he crazy for believing in Baker in Tampa?
Yeah, I mean, what kind of idiot would ever draft him in one of these leagues?
He said, "What Canadian?"
No, what kind of idiot? It was sarcasm.
Oh,
Because I just did it. I don't even know what I'm doing now. I just took Kenny Pickett. I know he's terrible.
Well, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trapped in Jordan Love now. I mean, gotta have a backup quarterback, right?
Would the soundtrack I'm hearing in the background, is that like the equivalent of elevator music, but if you're best ball drafting?
Sure. Crap. I don't even know what I'm doing.
There you go. I dig it, Ryan. Well, with that best ball strategy in mind, yeah, screw it. Screw it. Who cares about injuries? Let's go, Mr. Andrew. Mr. Andrew picking up a lot of Baker.
Ryan says, in love with best ball, everyone can get injured. True. Yeah, man. That is the reality. Even the most injury prone or lack of injury prone guys can suddenly get injured.
So many free running backs at the end, too. It's crazy.
This Dolce I don't know, man. I almost wonder if they'll use him as like a Marcus Colston white boy version. What do you think, Carter?
Who? Oh, Rick, about DJ? Yeah, I got one this weekend, man.
Dolchik. Deluche, how the hell you say it?
I'm not Tiesto, I'll put it that way. But yeah, I mean, I host a bunch of events, weddings, all kinds of stuff, man. Fun. Still trying to grow it, get better at it too. Let's see.
Let's see you, Bush. Bush is going on auto.
Wait, who took Keaton Mitchell?
Keaton Mitchell.
What?
Tony Dick Boy.
This is an Army. Keaton Mitchell. That is world class.
Wait.
Who is? I think Keaton Mitchell went to ECU, if I'm not mistaken.
East Carolina. Dang, that dude fast though, man.
Keaton Mitchell.
He ran a 4.37 40-yard dash.
Was that a mistake?
I don't know.
No. This dude balled out at East Carolina.
Okay, so it is. Okay, yeah.
Oren.
This dude balled out with 7.2 yards per carry, 94th percentile. Then went on to run a 4.37 40-yard dash, and his 3-cone, impressive. But not the 3-cone. Actually, no, it's the his vertical jump and his broad jump that measures his inertia explosiveness. 0 inertia explosiveness.
Derek says CPAT is a joker as well. True.
Yeah, clickbaits. And the safe flowers, hell yeah.
The Dolchik thing is
There's Oren. What's good?
Yeah, we got a late night Oren appearance here.
Yeah, and he's on the East
What's
Coast.
up, man?
I love it.
the thing that's cool about Dolchik is he could end up having a role, even though they kind of smushed him in the public eye and kind of said he's not the starting tight end. But it doesn't mean he doesn't have a role. I mean, these coaches are never fully transparent with a lot of stuff. But that only presents a good buying opportunity if you think he's got a good skill set. Oh, Oren's in the draft, he said.
Wait, where's Oren drafted?
Tony.
Oh, Oren's Tony.
Oh, he's Tony Dick Boy?
Yeah, he's Tony Dick Boy.
No way. There's no way he's Tony
That's
Dick
what he
Boy.
said. He's Tony Dick Boy.
That is so funny.
Grab
I love it.
Devonta. He grabbed my Devonta.
Oren is my guy. I was about to say, you have to be a Ravens fan to know who Keaton Mitchell is.
That is so great.
No, Keaton Mitchell's good, man. I was just like, I've never seen anyone draft him. And I didn't even know where he went. In terms of like where he went in the NFL.
The Ravens, man, that's an interesting landing spot. I mean, I'm interested in Keaton Mitchell. When I see speed like that and college production like that, man.
The thing is, they do employ a lot of running plays, and Gus Edwards just ain't it, man. I hate to say it, but he's often injured, and the few games he plays, he'll have like a couple monster games, but then he's hurt. So hey, maybe that's like a mega deep dive sleeper play there.
Keaton.
Oh yeah, this roster's making sense now that I know it's Oren. I see the Mark Andrews there. I see the Ayuk. He's got Dobbins in the 5th, and then you got Keaton Mitchell in the 15th.
I love it. Oren's a man. I'm telling you, the best pizza I've ever had was at Giordano's after not eating all day.
Oh man, we gotta do Pequods or lose next time, man. We gotta plan it a little bit better.
I've had Malnati's. It's fair.
All right.
Yeah, that Giordano's was all right. I mean, that was
No, come on, y'all just have no taste. Let Oren be the deciding vote here.
No, y'all come over to my house. I'll make you pizza in my kitchen. I'll make you homemade pizza.
Next thing you know, Andy's gonna pull out like a Totino's or something like that.
No, man. I'm gonna blow your socks off. I got a pizza stone. I've got the dough in the fridge and everything, baby. Let's go. You know what a secret is to making good pizza? You gotta saute up the vegetable. I'm gonna give you a pro tip. You gotta saute up the vegetables first before you put it on the pizza before it goes in the oven. Don't put raw vegetables on a pizza.
No, you don't.
Saute
You
them.
don't. No, you don't put vegetables on a pizza at all. No, don't even put vegetables on. What? I already know this pizza is ass water.
Oh God!
If you're putting vegetables on it, what
Come
kind
on,
of person,
I'm not putting like lettuce and you know, I'm
what
not
kind
putting.
of what kind of person does that?
I'm talking like mushrooms and onions.
Has anyone ever looked at a pizza and said, "Oh, you know what this needs? This needs produce. That's what this needs."
Produce. It's not produce. It's for flavor, dude.
For
the
flavor.
sauteed. Yeah, man. When you get so what you gotta do is you know, go get with some pepperoni, but I like bacon too. You know, get some bacon and you fry that bacon up, saute it with the mushrooms and onions, and get that saute. You extract the moisture out of those mushrooms and onions, and they're seasoned and delicious. And then you put them on the pizza with your bacon and your other meats, and then you put it in the oven. It's gonna blow your socks off, Carter.
Sounds like we got invited over for pizza.
But
Yeah.
What are my thoughts on Kalen Black, running back out of James Madison? Big Dukes fan. I have no thoughts because I have never seen him play. But he's a beast. Let's see. A Tyler Conklin pick was horrible. I should.
Do you have?
Oh no, that Tyler Conklin pick is money, bro. Come on. It's Aaron Rodgers tight end, bro. Come on. He's gonna have spike games. Remember, Robert Tonyan had spike games. Conklin's better than
Pretty
Tonyan.
valid point, honest.
And that was with Devontae Adams. I think that Conklin pick is sneaky good at the end of the draft.
It's getting thin out there, boys.
MGM wanted us to give his draft a grade here.
Oh, sure. Yeah, let's take a look.
12 team, half PPR, 3 wide receiver, 1 flex with 6-point pass and touchdown. He goes Justin Jefferson, Chris Olave, Jalen Hurts, Drake London, Dameon Pierce, Mike Williams, Isaiah Pacheco, Jamal Williams, Evan Ingram, Elijah Mitchell, Jamison Williams, Tyler Algier, Deuce Vaughn, Rondale Moore, Pat's defense.
He probably took too many RBs here, huh?
Hold on, I'm gonna make my pick.
Let's see. One
flex. Yeah, I guess that depends on how everyone else drafted. He may have been forced, if everyone went receiver heavy, he might have had to take some running backs. Let's see. I mean, started off good. JJ, Olave, Hurts. I mean, first 4 are rock solid. Pierce is solid. So it looks like Pacheco is the RB2 on this team. Pretty good depth. Maybe
I think it's solid.
Lack of depth at receiver, but I mean the starting lineup is ultimately what's going to win it for you. But you might be able to move some of those backs and get you a little depth at receiver.
I'm curious. I'm hoping that somebody sniped him on Devonta Smith. I'm guessing that's what happened. Because Olave at the end of the second, though, is fantastic pick. Can't go wrong there. That's good value. And then Jalen Hurts. Okay. I mean, I think he played the first 5, 6. I like it, honestly. Through Pacheco all the way to Jamal Williams, I probably would have done something different there. But Evan Ingram, I've got exposure there to him at tight end. Elijah Mitchell, I can't blame you as a running back depth. It's just hard, like in a seasonal league, like picking the week that you want to start Elijah Mitchell. I guess if he's healthy, you're okay to start him, but. No, that's a solid draft.
That was horrible.
I'm gonna give him a B plus.
Oh no, his draft. Oh yeah, no, that's a great draft. Anytime you have Justin Jefferson on your team and you get Chris Olave, it's pretty good.
So probably even bump him up to an A minus.
No,
yeah, the best receiver, probably the best fantasy QB this year.
Oh no! He drafted the right amount of running backs. He went 0 RB. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
So Carter gives you an A plus.
No, that's pretty good. Congrats. Subscribe to both channels.
That's
yeah,
it.
I don't think he's thinking about starting Elijah Mitchell. I think he's plugging him in as needed.
All right,
great.
The worst decision we ever made.
Yeah. No,
solid, everyone. Can't wait to get 5 hours of sleep, but hey, you only live once.
All right, guys.
Good night, gentlemen, and everybody out there on the quest. Appreciate y'all.
Later.
See you guys in the chat. Yeah. We got football tomorrow.
Yeah, buddy. Night, Steve. Night, everybody.
Peace.
Peace.
Have a good night.